everyone, this is GeekGoth and welcome back to SOMA. As of last episode, we're in Theta. I'm just looking at shit in the dorm rooms, I think. I think most of this episode is the dorm rooms and getting the password for something. Some kind of passcode, I think. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is probably going to be very boring for you, but, you know. I was just having fun, like, not being scared, to be honest. Actually, while I'm, like, doing jack shit at the moment, I wanted to go through, that I just wanted to reiterate, I think I've only got like one, maybe two more episodes that I'm going to be uploading about this Let's Play, because I'm a chicken, and while I really wanted to play this game for the story and the concept of what is humanity, and that intrigued me a lot during the Let's Plays, trailers and such things. I was really excited about this game. Like, I wanted to try and overlook the fact that it was a horror game and the fact that it looked so cool, but ultimately I couldn't get past it. We'll come to a bit that I just went, nope. And you'll see the reason why I just went completely, no, can't do anymore. I'm sorry, but I can't do anymore. So yeah.
Hey, that's my room.
You want me to bring something? A souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
It's just memories. I find that annoying. She's so dismissive of
What's
life.
the little projector? Looks homemade.
That's my attempt at building a vivarium. It's kind of a proto-ark.
She's so unsympathetic. Like, part of me, sometimes I like her, sometimes I don't. It was clearly corrupted by the WoW. More importantly, it was assembled in a semi-primitive way. Blah 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 blah. At some point she was scanned and then loaded into simulation. The presentation shocked Reed and was quickly terminated. It scares me how much this reminds me of my AR capsule. So I think that was directing that when they knew that it was not real, that they kind of freaked out. After taking the vivarium machine that Reed activated, it's clear the WoW copied my capsule to construct the scene to hold Reed simulation. It's very similar. It does it better. It isn't limited by the content, and from the original brain. The Reed inside the vivarium is a perfect copy. So the WoW adapted her technology and made it better. I have it. I can save humanity. I can build an artificial reality capsule that can hold every living member of Pathos 2. I can figure it out and work to the vivarium, but I can't replicate WoW's scanning technique using the pilot seats. But I can, sorry. I'm already prepared. So the WoW got hold of what she was doing and improved it. Even easier than I thought. The pilot seats are already set to allow diffraction. High energy needed to scan. I suspect WoW has been using the seat to steal scans for me for a while. I guess that explains the mockingbirds. I think they're the little machines. With the surprising positive reaction from the team, we have now officially started the ARC project. We're to scan all people we can find and load them into the capsule. Then we will launch it into space using the space gun. Mark Sarang killed himself after the scan. He has been suggesting everyone should kill themselves, as it would somehow allow them to actually get on the Ark. I'm not sure how that would work. It did trigger a lot of arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Strohmeyer is not happy with me. Richard gave me a set of AI templates, and I haven't seen before. Can't remember. I forgot English. A new way to simulate turbulences, make either weather so much better. Implemented read, didn't go well. Try new read. Read when play well with others. Choose too real. So that's interesting. Like, you have the scans. Like, the original scan she did wasn't... It was going, this world isn't real. My brain, no.
Cool fan.
Thanks. Reminds me of Taipei, my hometown.
And then when you put a real person in with, like, simpler... the WoW version in with simpler ones, it's just like, they're not real. I can tell they're not real. Type thing. The whole exploratory concept of it all is quite interesting. So, what the hell is that? Soap? Could be what else I'm thinking. But I doubt it. They don't come in that kind of packaging. There was something else I wanted to discuss. I can't for the life of me remember. I liked fighting all of her little things.
Hmm.
There's nothing wrong with toys. Absolutely nothing. I have far too many toys. When I have kids, they're going to be like mega spoiled, like
What's
so
with the
many
junk?
soft
Looks
toys.
like something you'd fish out of the ocean.
Huh? Oh, you mean... Yeah, that's a part of Reed's vivarium. It's a long story. Forget it.
I'm not doing much. You can make it count. Just talk to me. Make conversation. It's fun. Everyone seems to have those little muscle builders. Oh, and for some reason I was putting everything on the bed. Plus this guy is so adorable.
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over.
He's so cute. If slightly creepy. I was desperately trying to make him sit up and I should have just not tried. Can't remember if there was anything else in this room. I don't think so. I liked that room. It was kind of a little bit of backstory on her. There aren't a lot of rooms at the moment that you can get into. I can't remember how many you can. Do not enter. Danger. Let's enter it and see what happens. Matsarang. He's the one that came up with the continuity theory. I was starting to get freaked out, so I was starting to close the doors. Dear friends, when you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan has been completed. To not frighten Catherine, I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. When you discover the truth behind my death, know that there's no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. I advise you all to do the same and join me inside the Ark. I reckon that they'd all started going completely nutballs by then. Like stir-crazy? Because I just think that reasoning just escapes me.
The human body consists of up to 75 trillion individual cells. They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years. We're not affected by their short lifespans, as they're replaced by new cells which help sustain our bodies. I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. Yet we are clearly in a constant state of transformation. Then how do we remain the same?
So not
continuous
childish.
flow of thought
Playing
and
with
perception
the bird.
keeps an unbroken chain of continuity that we know as our self. Our conscious mind is not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous emergent entity based on that pattern. When
So much
Dr.
conscious
Jarrett
mind is going into that
populates the
bird.
Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences, but for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on, A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy two places at once for a while.
So you delete one.
If you took away your body, you would simply be the only one you can be. The you inside the Ark.
But you were inside your
Let
body.
your body die and continue on in the digital paradise among the stars.
I'm pretty sure that this guy had started going stir crazy, and that was why the whole, it's an escapist. It's escapism. It's just a way of not dealing with the world that you have found yourself in. And unfortunately a lot of people played into that. And it's kind of sad, really. You had your life. It was just there's a you on the Ark that doesn't have to go on with this horror, sure, but you still have your life. You still have your friends. And you're still you. Questions about the staff. Who are you? What does it mean to be human? Does your body or your surroundings confine or define you? All very difficult ideas to approach without having your questions be invalidated by practical or mystified by spiritual-minded. In this book, blah 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 blah, guides you. Floppy pillow. I was actually surprised at the floppy pillows. I thought it was cute. Mr. Sarang. The company is very pleased to hear of your success in making the WoW a station-wide presence. We trust you appreciate the unique opportunity this is and that you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you need to ensure Dr. Johann Ross is able to steer and study the WoW from the Alpha outside interface. In case of emergency, you may direct Julia Dahl at Omicron to forcibly eliminate any opposition, but please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. The WoW is important, costly, and blah 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 blah. I don't think there was too much in Mark Sarang's stuff. I couldn't bring up anything for that one. I didn't really understand it even now. Something about board approval. Still trying to think of what I was wanting to talk about earlier, but I can't remember. The WoW interfacing with other things. So, it's kind of sounded like he was responsible for the WoW, along with Ross. How did they not see what it would do? Oh, hang on. That's right, I remember what I was talking about. I was thinking about, is the best idea for humanity to be in the Ark or to be part of the WoW? I've heard a few arguments on the internet about this. Being like, okay, on the other hand, maybe the WoW is better. It seems to put you in an idyllic situation that you will like. And you get to live in that at the end of eternity. You're still technically alive, but you don't realize the situation you're in. But you still have a physical body. Oh, this is Robin's room. Oh. Forgot how bloody this room was. I know it's only one room, but she's the one who cut her wrists, I think. Well, duh, look at it. I was just like, shit, it's a cutthroat razor. So she was so... she had so much hope for the Ark. Why I'm kneeling on a bloody bed, I don't know. But she was so wanting that to be true. She was obsessed with it. But anyway, back to my thing. If the WoW is the better option, then yeah, you've still technically got a body, humanity is saved, all that kind of thing. That's her philosophy there. But you're still an idyllic thing, you have your body, and that's the WoW's way of ensuring humanity survives. As it puts you into its sleep or machines or whatever it has on hand. Or you have the Ark, which is this idyllic computer program that they shove your brain into. And the more I kind of thought about it, the Ark is a last-ditch attempt. It's... but I don't think it's a viable option. It may be the only option, really, at this point, for people who didn't want to be, you know, trapped inside the WoW, like Akaz was putting people in. But when you think about it, your body dies here, in this place. And once it dies, that's it. And humanity lives on in the Ark. And this is a hypothetical, and a really kind of silly hypothetical, but if aliens came, or if some outside influence came to Earth, they wouldn't have anything to establish what people were. And plus, humans cannot continue inside the Ark because you're just a digital print. You can't escape one day. And how does procreation work? How would the system cope with creating a new being if, in fact, it could? Okay, you're about to see me do something I said I wouldn't do. Sorry to put a pause on my rant. I'm about to stick my hand in that thing, but I saw this on someone else's Let's Play, and I wanted to do it just to get that extra bit of dialogue that you get from Catherine.
What the hell are you doing?
I know it looks bad, but it makes me feel a lot better. Helps me focus.
That's... I mean, that's the WoW you're hooking up to.
I need it, okay? I wouldn't have made it this far without it.
Let's just keep going.
She's so, like, unsympathetic. Oh, and now we've got something. Like, he should be around there. There's a few pixels. But, yeah, that's, one of the creatures. Like, I think, story-wise, it's Akaz. I didn't get that far with him. But yeah, in the debate between the WoW and the Ark, I think the Ark, while a much more aesthetically pleasing option, and a viable one, not saying that it isn't, it just depends on how you want to go out, really. Isn't one that people can escape from. Mind you can't escape from the WoW either. But I don't... It's both of their plus and minuses, but the more I kind of thought about it, the more I felt that the WoW might have been the slightly better option. Or you could play the field. You could, like, put your brain in there and go the other way. And, you know, put yourself in the WoW. And I mean, that's what I like about the game. It makes you think, and it's all up to you how you feel about it.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Yeah, so... Okay, so this is Chun's lab.
Strasky, come in. I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Maser tool? What should I do?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please! I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the art project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
I do feel kind of sorry for her, like people just killing themselves in her lab. I mean, I'm not going to go through that rant again, but it's just like, dude, why would you do that? So stupid. Error. I think I had to, I can't remember whether I had to go to the basement for that particular problem. I think I did.
Ah, I see.
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
Nankop. Compressed Najima neurograph. Nakajima, sorry. Berg. The paste files. Berg. Compressed Nakajima file. Neurograph. Paul Berg. Sex M. Death. Canadian. Munchie.
David Munchie. How did this...
My doctor.
What is this?
Also Paul Berg. So it was Berg's idea before me? I'm confused. Anyway. Then me. Jarrett.
What is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munchie's templates. A legacy scan.
Pretty sure his date of birth is wrong. Something tells me that it's different from what he said before. That's actually one day after my birthday, actually. Different year, though. I'm a July 15th girl.
Okay, that's it.
Wow, that was fun.
That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so...
It was freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peake and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Not really.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed.
It's kind of sad, to be honest.
The model was sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. Has made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I'd never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
Kind of sucks to be Simon, really. It's very sad. So he did die because of the brain trauma.
What's a
Well,
legacy?
which we figured
They're
anyway.
historic templates for AI construction. Any self-respecting engineer wouldn't use legacies anymore, but they're great for learning. They come with every development kit.
So, my brain scan turned into a template for artificial intelligence.
You should be proud.
So much for that mystery. No magic or time travel needed. I was here all along, waiting for someone to shove a picture of my brain into a suit and hit the power button.
Still pretty cool. Alright, so this is where I end this episode. So this is GeekGoth. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please press like, subscribe, comment if you feel so inclined, and I hope to see you next time on any of my Let's Plays, including the next SOMA. Thank you very much, and I'll see you around. Raging at... yeah.
Guess what?
This is how heart surgery works. It works like that.
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong. Beating good heart. Hey, is that my car?
The important things in life.